Alright, YouTube. 10:02 on the nose. Briskets are still going. It's transition time for those ribs. Let's go take a look. Actually, they could have transitioned after 4 hours. At 9, I decided to leave one more hour in there. I did, after that last video you saw me at 5, I did catch a really quick nap. You can't really nap, you know, you can kind of nod off and keep your phone on the alarm right next to your head, so you keep getting up and checking your fire and keep going. But I was able to get a shower and give me a little bit of time with my eyes halfway closed at least, so I try to wake back up and come back to life. Let's see what we got on these ribs though. Hold on one second. Let's see what we did, what we're doing. Let's see what we did, let's see what we're doing. And I think what we're doing is just fine. Yep. That's what you want. Pretty good looking ribs. Smell good too. I've been told they taste good. I told you I don't eat pork. I cook the hell out of it apparently, but I don't eat it. So I have taste testers for when I cook pork stuff. And that's how I figure out how to make my adjustments. Alright. Get these out here and get them in the house. I'll be right back. Alright, take another quick look. I gotta get these wrapped. This is the transition. And what's going to end up happening, you saw me season these when they were raw, obviously, with just salt. Now I'm going to put some sweet on them. They're going to be double stacked inside aluminum foil. 12 slabs of ribs, 6 sets of foil, 2 slabs in each set of foil. We'll add the sweet, introduce that flavor now, put them back on. They'll be on for another 3 hours. Maybe a total of 8 hours, but I wanted to show you something so you know I ain't playing when I say I don't fuck around. I'm so serious. Look at that. Fall off the bone tender. I can keep pulling this. Obviously, I'm taking this to feed people. I'm sorry. Maybe that's better. You can see it. I don't want to be pulling apart the ribs. But look at that. That's just from me taking it off the grill. Just fell apart. Had one over here. I went to pull this up and I grabbed it from one piece. One bone on the end and the bone just slipped out and meat fell off. And I ain't finished cooking yet. I haven't even. Yeah, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. All right, let me get this done. I'll be back. We got these set up. 6 packages, 2 slabs a piece, 12 slabs. We gotta get these back in the grill. They've now been off about a half an hour almost, and that's what I try to maximize. I don't want these to really, you know, stop cooking, obviously. So, but it's slow. I don't want them off that long. But it's a slow process of doing what I do with the seasonings and getting it on, and I'm doing it by myself. And when you're cooking this many, it just takes a minute. But let's get these back on because we want them to stay hot, keep cooking. We don't want them to cool down and then, you know, be reheated. So let me get these on the grill. All right, ladies and gentlemen, clock says 10:52. We're at the last stage for these briskets, and the last stage simply is they didn't even leak out, so all the juice is still inside that foil. The last stage is simply to turn off that heat, and I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to sit them on the counter. I'm going to let them rest. There's a couple ways you can do this. Today, that one didn't leak out. Both of those two did. Today, I'm just going to pull them out, let them sit as they are, because I'm short on time, and I got to start working on the next meat, which is this 25-30 pounds of chicken I got over here. So, for the briskets, I don't have time to do all the, but normally, if I had bought some towels, I'll buy some cheap towels from the restaurant supply store. Wrap them in towels. You can wrap them in towels, put them in the cooler. You can wrap them in towels and just sit them on the counter. Or you can do what I'm going to do, which is just sit them on the counter, and they'll be fine. And they're going to sit there for 2 hours. Alright? Do that. I'm going to open this chicken up, get in the pot, wash it, season it. I've got 2 hours till showtime. And I've never, those are party wings, I've never smoked a party wing. I've smoked wings, they take forever to smoke compared to, you know, normally grilling them. I have no idea how long those party wings are going to take, 30 pounds of them, but I'm going to guess that 2 hours on that grill is going to be sufficient. We'll find out together. Peace. YouTube, with these situated. This last little bit, we're about a half an hour behind on getting this chicken on here. But you see, it's a lot of chicken. I told you it's around 25, 30 pounds. Party wings. And they should have been on there 1 hour ago. I'm sorry, 1/2 an hour ago. That would have gave us 2 hours of cooking time. That didn't happen, so we'll see what happens in terms of cooking time. We might run the temperature a little high for them. It'll work out one way or the other. Either that or we'd be a little late. I always tell everybody when I'm cooking stuff, smoking stuff on, you know, I never commit to an exact time. You got an event that's going to start at a certain time. You tell me what time you want the food, and I'll tell you I'll be there around that time. Just isn't, you know, it's not something that you can do necessarily and commit to a precise time on the minute, unless you want the food ready early and sitting around. You can always do that, and I prefer not to. I like to have the food ready when it's ready, and when it's ready, it comes off the grill onto people's plate, not into a warming container or somewhere sitting around. That's easy. You can do that, obviously. That's it. Take a look at the chicken. Get this in here. Cook on. The only other thing we gotta do is some salmon. Got a little while to get that on, about an hour. That takes almost no time. And then some macaroni and cheese comes next. We'll be back. All right, YouTube. So I'm running a little bit late. It's about 1:20. I'm still at the house. We get ready to leave out. I called folks. They cool. Ain't nobody showed up yet anyway. So that's a good thing for us. But we got the wings, which are delicious. I tasted them, family tasted them, everyone liked them. They turned out really well. And then here, I make my own barbecue sauce. I just made a batch of barbecue sauce. So we got some that we're taking them naked off the grill just like they were. That's how we're gonna eat those, serve those. And then we got some that we threw in the bowl with the barbecue sauce, tossed them, doused them real good. So people gonna get both choices. All right, grabbing the salmon, packing the bags. We about to be out. Peace.